पे आने का बहुत दिन का प्लानिंग था, बट सब वो एग्जीक्यूट ही नहीं हो पा रहा था। तो आज वीडियो के बहाने हम लोग यहाँ पे फर्स्ट टाइम आए हैं और देखते हैं यहाँ का लंच कैसा है अभी। लेट्स गो।
Lord of Barbecue is a restaurant founded in 2019 in Thane, and it serves unlimited dinner and lunch buffets. The ambience of this restaurant is beautifully designed, it's well lit, and it's ideal for family gatherings. Talking about their food, let's begin with their starters. Like any other barbecue and buffet restaurant, their starters include the typical barbecue dishes. Let me talk about the per person charges for the buffet. So the charges here are same for vegetarian and non-vegetarian. We went for a Saturday lunch buffet and the price was 777 per person. And here are the charges for the other days. You can also refer to the description for detailed prices. So they begin with serving the Cajun potatoes and tikkis for the veg and kebabs in the non-vegetarian section. Then they start serving the barbecue skewers that includes veg and non-veg options both. I started off my meal with the paneer tikka and I really loved it. It was juicy, tender, moist and really flavorful. They serve 3 kinds of sauces with the starters. There is a spicy green chutney, red sweet sauce and some mayonnaise. The prawns were nicely barbecued. They had a beautiful smoky flavor. During the starters, they also serve you some chaat from the live counter. And I think this is a really refreshing addition. So they served us a plate of delicious looking dahi puri, pani puri and some sev puri. I loved the dahi puri. It was loaded with curd and the sweet chutney and it was perfect. They serve complimentary mocktails in their buffet menu, which is amazing. The chicken tangri kebab was so big in size and it was so juicy and chunky. It was really nicely seasoned and it had a beautiful tandoor flavor. I tried some mutton kebabs with the mint chutney and the mutton kebabs just melted in my mouth. They were cooked perfectly. Simply loved the fact that unlike many other buffet restaurants, this place serves complimentary mocktails. Another beautiful dishes from the starter sections were the fish tikkas. It was basa fish and it was perfectly cooked, very tender, and it had a beautiful peppery seasoning over it. They were charred on the outside and soft and juicy on the inside. They had a lovely Amritsari tikka flavor. Loved the chicken tikkas as well. They had a subtle flavor of pepper and the chicken was nicely cooked. In the vegetarian section, they also served some beetroot tikkis and they were really delicious. Perfect combination of mashed potatoes and beetroot with some toasted cashew nuts. Alongside these delicious starters, we were enjoying the chaat as well. The sev puri was crunchy, spicy, tangy, and absolutely flavorful. Then there were spicy barbecued pineapples as well. There is a live counter section from where I ordered this mixed sauce pasta. And I absolutely loved it. It was loaded with sauce and cheese, and it was so flavorful, tangy and creamy. It's one of my favorite dishes to have in any unlimited buffet restaurant. After those delectable starters and the live counter, it was time to explore the main course section. So here we have some assorted breads and some nice toasties for the soup. This restaurant actually has a very happening vibe, and the main course section was looking very lively. So here we have some dal tadka and steamed rice. For the vegetables, we have paneer lababdar and some malai kofta. Here are langar wale chole and methi malai chaman. In the continental section, they had some veg Thai curry and some Manchurian balls with gravy. Both of these looked absolutely tempting. For the vegetarian soup, we had tomato ka shorba. And here is our vegetarian platter. For the non-vegetarian soups, we had a chicken langfang soup, the non-vegetarian curries included some mutton khada masala and home-style chicken. In the continental section, they had some fish chili in oyster sauce and black pepper chicken. The fish chili in oyster sauce was looking very droolsome, and it had a beautiful aroma. Then there was chicken biryani, which is an absolute must. And that is how our non-vegetarian platter looked. Now it was time to taste all those delicious looking dishes. The chicken langfang soup was fine. I was expecting some more poached white eggs in it. The fish chili in oyster sauce was my absolute favorite. It had a beautiful sweet, tangy and spicy flavor. And the soft basa fish had soaked in all the beautiful juices. The black pepper chicken was a perfect Chinese starter. It had a beautiful pepper and chili flavor, and the chicken was very tender and perfectly cooked. The mutton khada masala had a beautiful flavor of garam masala, and the mutton was cooked perfectly. Loved the chicken biryani, very light-hearted and fluffy rice, and perfectly cooked chicken. And I accidentally bit into one of those badi ilaichis. Along with the sabzis, we had ordered a butter kulcha and it really looked amazing. You can order any kind of Indian bread from the main course section. The tomato ka shorba tasted fine. The paneer lababdar was rich and creamy and it tasted really amazing with the butter kulcha. Also loved the kurkuri bhindi. It was crispy, light-hearted and perfectly deep-fried. The vegetable Thai curry had a beautiful coconutty flavor and it was perfectly balanced. Loved the gravy Manchurian balls as well. Overall, it was a great menu for the main course section. And we tasted a little bit of everything. Now let's move on to the dessert section. It was a combination of some Indian and continental desserts. There was a fruit tart, kesar firni, triple chocolate mousse, a tiramisu Swiss roll, a red velvet and mango pastry, some sizzling chocolate brownies, and last but not the least, fruits like watermelons, muskmelons and papayas. Loved the triple chocolate mousse. It had a sweet as well as bitter flavor and some annoying bits of chocolate chips. The red velvet pastry had a very light and airy texture. The tart was nice and crispy and it was going really well with the cream and the fruits. The firni was absolutely delicious, and you can also try other Indian desserts over here like freshly made jalebis and gulab jamuns. That was all about the dessert section. There is a salad section as well, which includes both vegetarian and non-vegetarian salads. So that was it about the entire lunch buffet menu. So guys, that was it about today's video. We had a superb time. The food was really good. After such a long time, we enjoyed such an amazing lunch buffet. All the prices are given in the description. We hope you loved the video, and if you did, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the